Hey guys, and welcome to another video. I'm kind of trying out him sitting right here because I feel like it looks okay. But I'm back here with another video that's kind of like a mixed together video of just updates again, except like I think I'm probably going to delve more into his character and the new boy character that I still don't have a name for him. If I'm being honest, I'm very up in the air about it. I'm really thinking I'm liking Skylar, which a friend of mine suggested on my Instagram, and I'm really feeling that so far. But I want to look a little bit more into seeing if there is something else that I like, and I'm sorry if you can hear moving upstairs. I have puppers, they move everywhere, and they make noise. I love them, but they make noise. But anyways, I went shopping yesterday for the first time with Cecil, which was kind of fun. I went to like Hobby Lobby and some thrift stores, and I found some really good stuff. Like I found him a cute little witch hat, so when Halloween rolls around, or if I just want to take cute little witchy photos of him, I have that. So that was kind of a cool find, and I think I spent like $2 on it. So like I mean, it was a good deal for what it was. Like I could have spent a lot more money on it. He also got a little plushie thing that my mom bought for him because she's like, this is cute, I want to buy it for him. So I'm very thankful that she has that because I'm going to tie that into the story and all that, which I think is going to be a really fun time. And then I ended up coming across this really pretty rocking chair. Like, it definitely needs a coat of paint just so it looks nicer. But I got it for like $2. And it is his size. He fits in the chair. Like, his legs are a little bit long. But, like, he can sit in that chair and it looks actually pretty accurate scale-wise. So that was kind of like a really neat find that I did not expect to like actually kind of like find there, but I did because I was looking for some furniture because when we were at Hobby Lobby, I found this really cute like stool that was probably for like actual dolls and stuff like that because like there is no way that any adult or probably even child could sit on that without breaking it or feeling extremely uncomfortable, one or the other. But it was $27 and I could not justify myself buying it at that point in time. But I'm hoping maybe within the next few weeks before I leave out for Utah if I can go and get it then because like I really want it and I feel like it would be really awesome for photo shoots with him. And with that, we're gonna kind of move on and we're going to talk about doll plans and all that because I kind of haven't really done any of that. Like, I keep insinuating that yes, I'm going to do it, and then I don't do it. And I have not written a lot, and I won't lie. Like, I've been contemplating a lot, and especially recently, I've been realizing that I don't know what characters I'm really going to be using, especially since I had a pre-set out plan of 7 dolls, and that pre-set out plan is most likely not even going to be used anymore because I am bad at keeping my word on things, and I feel like purchasing my new boy really kind of set that off because as soon as I bought him, he was not on my list of dolls that I wanted. I had a list of dolls from different companies and I had kind of limited myself to Lutz and then I would use Alice's collection for the rest of the companies on there. And I didn't really search out past that, which was more on me than anything because I should have been looking out more in terms of artist sculpts, other companies that Alice's collection does not carry. I probably should have looked at Denver Doll as well, which was on me. I won't lie. It was just a kind of mess of me not trying to look everywhere because I knew if I looked everywhere I'd want more dolls and so I was trying to limit myself on that. But even then, like, I'm not really liking any of the sculpts that I had chosen beforehand other than like Conadol's Adrian, which is in my stance like it is a Grail doll to me. And I actually plan on shelling 2 characters with it. And those 2 characters will be twins and I'm really excited to write with them more or figure out their characters more because I haven't really gotten past the fact that they're going to be twins and they're both going to be shelled as Conadol Adrians. I'm just going to choose different bodies for them so they're more distinguishable between each other. So that's kind of like right there at like where I've kind of stopped at shelling wise because I've been looking into other companies. Like I have fallen down the trap of what is Zoom and how much I like a lot of their sculpts and how much their sculpts end up going for. So that is I guess I'll just die. So that is kind of a problem just because it seems like a lot of the time when it comes down to it, I find myself liking more expensive dolls, which isn't a problem because I feel like if I sit down and I put the work towards it and I can buy those dolls, it's not going to be a problem because I'm going to be staying 100% legit. And if that means I have to shell on a smaller, well, like not a smaller body, but a smaller costing body, then I'm going to have to do that. And I have found a few dolls that I do like companies that sell doll bodies that I'm fond of because I think I've stated this before, but I am not a huge fan of muscular dolls. Like Cecil, I just body blushed him, so I'm really happy about that, and I actually restrung him for the first time today. But like if you look at him, if it will let me see, because I'm using my phone, I'm sorry. If you see, he's not very muscular. Like, he has, like, a little bit, but, like, if you look at him like this, he is not very, like, he's really skinny compared to your average male bald minute doll. Now it's, don't do that. My dogs are barking, I'm sorry. But I'm not a huge fan of muscular dolls. Just for me, it's not my cup of tea, and I would rather kind of keep it that way. Like certain characters definitely, like I don't mind shelling as like muscular dolls and everything else, but for me I do prefer the more skinny doll. And I'm sorry about my dogs. I really wish I could control them when they would bark, but it's feasibly not possible, sadly. Anyway, so I think I've talked about Cecil a little bit, but I think I kind of have his character more fleshed out than anybody else's, and so this is going to be a small update on him, and then like what I plan on doing for the other doll, which I have decided is going to be his boyfriend. So I'm really excited about that because I was a little up in the air when I had my preset list of dolls because I wasn't sure if the sculpts fit the character I wanted it to be, and I actually wasn't even sure who I wanted to pair with him because I just felt like all the ships that I was thinking in my head, or all like the pairings in my head that I was thinking of, I wasn't feeling. So, Cecil, I have decided, is actually going to kind of work in the porn industry, which I've never seen a character or doll with that, so I feel like that's going to make him very unique, and I've found myself very interested with, like, learning about the porn industry, so I feel like this will help me understand it more, as well as being able to characterize him as something that I have not seen done personally. And I don't know if people are going to take this well or not, because I know that there has been, people that get really kind of iffy about sexualizing dolls, and since he's going to be a porn star, that's going to be kind of like a little bit of a problem. But I mean, like, it's my doll, so I shouldn't really care about what other people think. I guess I'm more worried about what people will think of me as a person for me characterizing him as that. But there's going to be more or less that it's going to be, I guess, more of, like, cam showing and, like, selling photos. Like, not, like, filming-wise. Like, that's what I want to do, like, for his character. But I really want him to be a really, like, joyful boy. Like, he's a good boy. Like, he's sweet and kind, and I just feel like, for me, like, for thinking about him, I just feel like a lot of people think of him and have him coming off as, like, kind of, like, he's always trying to go on to somebody when that's not it. I'm sorry for messing around with that. There we go. But he is a very flirtatious boy, and it's all in good intention. Like, a lot of the times he doesn't, like, really mean it to get in, like, oh, I'm trying to get into your pants kind of way, but more just, like, he does it because it's, like, how he communicates, and it a lot of times is miscommunicated if it's not like his friends and all that who know him better. So I feel like that's about, like, where I'm stopping on his character right now, just because I want to think about it a little bit more, because, like, I know he's going to have a little bit of trust issues because of past relationships that he's been in, which I'm eventually going to make, like, a characterization video for all of my dolls, and we're going to, like, enjoy that together, hopefully. So his character right now is very basic and not super fleshed out, but I plan on making sure that his character is. And I also plan on writing a story to go along with my dolls that I'm probably going to post on, like, Archive of Our Own or somewhere like that, just so everybody can read it and enjoy it, hopefully. Like, I mean, I feel like that would be kind of fun to do, and to express my characters in more than just, oh, here, let me tell you about them. Instead, like, people can actually sit down and read and enjoy them. So that is Cecil's characters. And now we're going to move on to his boyfriend, who is still unnamed. If you have a name you would like to suggest, I'm really excited to tell me, because I don't know, or like give me suggestions. I am very... Cecil's name kind of like, I've always loved the name Cecil, and so when it came to me, I was like, yeah, first doll, his name's gonna be Cecil. This doll was out of nowhere, and now I'm just like, hi. But this new boy is going to be an introverted boy, and he is going to be introduced to Cecil by the twins, who are unnamed, but they do have like what I want them to be in a sense, and I'll go over them later. I would just rather have the twins as physical dolls before I explain them, because I want to have a little bit more time to develop them. But Cecil's boyfriend is going to be an introverted, video game obsessed boy, and I am super excited to work with this, because I feel like, because Cecil is super extroverted, and that this new boy is going to be super introverted, that it's going to be a really nice mix and contrast with one another, because I feel like if you have two similar characters, like, it just, I don't know, for me, it just is like, like, it seems like you're putting two of the same character together, and I'm not really into that. So, like, I mean, they're going to have, like, similar interests, but, like, I just feel like the character should be a little bit different than one another. But he is going to fall for Cecil rather hard because of just Cecil's nature of flirting, which at first Cecil's going to be like, I don't do relationships. And eventually they're both going to fall for each other. And I kind of already made, like, a little headcanon that the new boy is going to purposefully lose, because he's going to be, like, extremely good at video games, but he purposely loses for Cecil because he likes to see Cecil smile. I think that's going to wrap up today, because I feel like I've been talking and rambling for a little too long, but if you guys would like to see more of this stuff, let me know, and I will start trying to make sure I can work on these characters a little bit more so I can update you guys, as well as all that. I plan on doing a few, like, story times I've had in the community, because I've had some, not bad, but, like, weird interactions with people. Like, I told you about the person that I was kind of told that I was bullying people with recast, and okay, my problem is I don't really talk to people with recast, but, like, I am very, like, you know, if you own a recast, or if you, well, it's more like if you purposely buy recast knowing what they are and don't, like, go legit or buy more legit dolls, like, I try not to be around those people, just because for me, I am really anti-recast. Like, I really think it's terrible that people that support these actions by buying those dolls and everything else. So for me, like, I don't like those people like that, but, like, if you accidentally buy a recast, like, I went over in my beginning, I don't know if in one of my videos, I talked about how I almost had bought a recast as my first doll. You know, situations like that happen. You don't know. If you don't do your research, you don't know. And so I feel like if it's a situation like that and you strive from that doll to get legit dolls, that's definitely how I feel like it should be. And you know what? You can hate me if you want. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, you know, I don't go out of my way to harass people, because I know if it was me, I would not want that to be me. So I try not to do what I don't want to be done to me, because I feel like that's really gross, and I don't agree with it. Anyways, we're gonna maybe save the recast talk for a different video, because I feel like that would be an interesting one to go into as well. So with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Bye!